Welcome back, folks, to World of Warships Legends. I'm Soopa-Dave, and today we have the Nevada. This is a new skin, which really looks great, by the way, but I actually had to do some missions in Nevada to get that skin, um, and it honestly a very good-looking skin, all things considered, but we spawn in the middle here, and we do have a tier 5 carrier in here, so we got to be real careful. Not to make any mistakes. Nevada's got okay AA defense. It's not the world's greatest, to be honest with you. And we have our friend pushing up with us, but we are going to be a little bit careful. We want to win the middle and get some nice crossfires here. As you can see, the carrier is already coming in. So I'm slowing down, hopefully making sure that none of the torpedoes that hit Tiger or Miss Tiger are going to hit us. And we try to take a look at the other Tiger. Now you're going to notice there's going to be a few Nevadas, I believe, in this match. And this match is going to come down to the end. And smart decision making is we're going to take a look at Koenig here. Anytime I get a chance to shoot at the German battleships at distance, I obviously will take that. Always seems to do the best damage at distance before they get in. And you can see real quick he's a hurting unit. And you can see I thought for sure Leander was going to charge here. I'll be honest. I was hoping he was. Leander's going to be a little bit annoying to me in this match. But I can tell you who's not going to be annoying. A furry tackle that decides to turn out on an American battleship. That's just enough angle to get absolutely wrecked as we create our new furry tackle submarine class here. That being said, the enemy team is still pushing in, and it looks like to me the left side's doing okay at this point. So I am trying to get as much crossfires on the right hand side of the map as I can, especially with the red guys throwing themselves basically at me at this point. So now take a shot at Nevada. There was obviously a lot of people doing these missions when I was doing it, and so we're gonna see a few of them. Also, there might have been something for Tiger as well, because I've seen a significant amount of Tigers too. But this Tiger has continuously been just pushing in. And we are going to try to make him pay with Nevada here. Now, sometimes Nevadas get some really nice salvos off, and sometimes they don't. We're at distance, so we're going to aim up a little bit higher. Just because with the plunging fire of the Americans, as we go ahead and dodge torpedoes, the plunging fire ends up being the better shot than trying to aim at the belt at mid-range or long range. We're at tier 4, so 13, 14 kilometers, starting to get out there for these ships. Now, we're going to go ahead and keep going in and push on Tiger here, and we're going to try to get into a position where we can help. Now, want you to notice our destroyer has been sitting basically behind that island this whole time, not moving. And not going to be much of a help in this match. But I kind of realized that real quick that he was not going to be super effective. So that's when I started to push up. That was part of the reason, is I figured at some point we would have to do our own spotting here and move our way up and try to get crossfires, because you see here, even though we've had a respectable start, if we had gotten a chance to depth strike Hawkins here, that would have been absolutely crazy. Now, we do get 2 shots or 2 turrets on it with auto aim. Not ideal, obviously, and didn't see that he was angled enough to be okay, but Pensacola makes him pay for it, and that's what Pensacola is great at. Now, again, we're pushing up thinking, oh, Leander's going to make this real easy for us. But Leander is actually, as you can see, starting to turn out. I was really hoping to get a shot here right before he turned out. That would have been really handy. But I do know there's a battleship back there, so I'm going to be careful. And instead of taking a bad shot at Leander, you can see on the map that we have a good shot at Koenig, or the other battleship. But Leander turns in. I try to plan that shot a little bit. We hit him, but not get great luck on that. But we hit him hard enough where he doesn't want to be around us, and he's going to continue to drive away for a while. But Koenig over here, we're going to try to get another shot in before he gets behind this island. Now, as you get closer to German battleships, a lot of times it can be harder to citadel them, as you're going to see here. We have a good-looking shot on him as he's turning away. And we do get some damage, but not probably as much as we would on something like an American battleship that was broadside that close. And we're going to start to push in. This is a really close game. They have they have 2 caps right now. We're losing on that, but on ships it's close for now. And we're going to try to take a couple shots at Leander, but this Leander is actually not a bad player at all. He was doing his best to avoid us at all costs, as we only get 1 shell on target. And because now I don't have to worry about the battleship to my side for a little bit, I throw a shot up thinking he's going to turn out at the Leander. And like I said, Leander was kind of annoying in this match, so good job to that Leander. You know, as again, we only get 1 more shell on him, and he's making it tough. And also, here, I was trying to use both the AAs of our ship also to help stop this carrier, because this was right during the chaos of the carriers being crazy powerful. And I was kind of expecting this Nevada to come out. Now, that's one thing that is fun about these lower tiers. Like, this is a tier 5 match. And a lot of tier 4s. It's hard to predict stuff, and I was actually expecting, as you can see, I kept expecting Nevada to pull out, and he just didn't. And he was playing pretty well for the most part. But we're going to keep moving up, and you can see right now we're definitely losing. So I have to be really smart with what I do here. You can see we're not spotted yet. And we're trying to get to where we can get rid of Nevada here, because Nevada's got a good angle, but our friendly furry tackle takes him out, and there is the Raiju. I hope I pronounced that right. Probably didn't, but we're going to go ahead and throw some shells his way, and we're not going to get a great salvo out of that, but he still is there, and we have a teammate spotting him for the left. Our furry tackle definitely was helping, and I know it's not pronounced that way. I just call it that because I think it's funny. But he did a good job spotting for us, and here I have to shoot the carrier. I know I could probably get rid of the cruiser, but the carrier... This is my one opportunity to get the carrier before he gets away and is out of spotting. And I'm really glad I took that shot instead of going after the Fiji. Now we're going to focus our attention on Fiji here. As you see, now it's just me and the carrier against 3 guys. And this Leander, sorry. This Leander makes a mistake here. And a lot of people do this. They'll get spotted, they'll shoot, then they'll smoke up and just stop. And that is not what you want to do, because I know where you're going to be. You're stopping. So we hit him with a Citadel, and he is now gone. As you can see, that was only our 2nd kill right there, our 3rd kill right there. And now there is a destroyer and a battleship left. Now, I'm not spotted, so I need to make sure I take control of this cap, being that their destroyer at some point, or that battleship, we don't know where they are, but they're probably going to go for the A cap, and I'm going to have to try to protect these 2 caps. And that's why I always say, I always laugh, because everybody will fight over the solo cap on the other side of the map when being smart, and if you're in a position to not hurt your team and take control of the 2 caps, and you can defend them all from one area, which is, in my opinion, way smarter for points. As you're going to see here, we're spotted, so that means the destroyer can see us somewhere. And in fact, he is over to our left on the island. You can see, I can see him on the map now. I can see where the battleship is. So I am not afraid right now at all. So I have a ton of health, and I am a very aggressive player by nature. As you can see, I'm all the way on their side of the map. As we get our high caliber, and I see I get a detected ribbon, which means Fubuki's over here. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get a shot on him, as you're going to see, but he goes dark. So again, we're going to focus on taking out Nevada. Why am I going to do that? Well, if that destroyer is going to sit in his smoke, he's not going to see me coming. And if we keep dodging and weaving like we have been, we're not going to get hit by his torps. We take the shot at Nevada. And then he goes down. Now, obviously, my carrier is doing a good job, credit to him, of harassing that destroyer, making sure he doesn't get out of smoke. Otherwise, I'm going to know right where he is when he gets out of the smoke. So, he's kind of in a hard spot now that we've gotten rid of that battleship. He doesn't know if I'm charging. He doesn't know if I'm trying to run away and win on points, or try to stay safe to let the carrier take him out. But I'm an aggressive player. I load HE. We're going after him. And just because of habit, I almost said I need intelligence there, but I couldn't get it from the carrier. We are going to go ahead and push in. And to the carrier's credit, he is trying to actually go ahead and, throw torps in there to see if he gets hit. I get spotted. We're going to take and get rid of this destroyer right here. We already have our high caliber, we get our Confederate, and we get our Kraken, along with a solo cap and getting rid of a destroyer. Things you don't normally see a lot of battleships do, especially at tier 3 or at tier 4. Anyway, we had a great match, helped our team win, and you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time, folks.